Nationalist Institute of Technology and Innovation, or Niti, celebrated its 25th foundation here today at Marwaripatti, where the institute is located. Today, the special guest was Dr. Father C.P. Anto, the principal of Northeast Institute of Social Sciences and Research, where the MD of Norman Putsure College, Sineno Putsure, was also a special guest, including Miss Nagaland 2023 and others. The institute is a skills and career development company registered under Companies Act, and they are also registered with National Rural Livelihood Mission, or the NRLM. Niti is offering also modular and career courses ranging from 8 hours to 400 hours for the age group of 8 years to 80 years. They cater in the field of networking, ethical hacking, Adobe Photoshop, Corel Draw, Illustrator, photography, and many others such as Bootstrap, ChatGPT, retail management, DEO, and many others. They have also tied up with NIELIT to offer all its courses. Thousands of students across Nagaland has benefited from the training over here at Niti, and they are all placed in various departments of the government as well. Let's have a look at today's program.
So it's been 4 years that I have been working diligently on a regular basis to understand the needs, the prospects of our state, and what different things we can bring into the society. So eventually our society is also growing and able to cope up with the rest of the world. I believe you all see what all we are witnessing. Now how fast the whole world is changing. And this is all happening due to technology. I believe you all will agree with me on that, right? The all changes that you are seeing, it's all because of the technological trends that are coming up. So for all of us, it has become an utmost priority that we all understand the significance and the power that technology holds in for us. If we compare the current scenario with any of the companies that have been existing 30-40 years back, right now if you see, look for the top 10 companies, top 10 richest people on earth, you will see all majority of them come from technological background. How old has been Tesla? How old is Facebook? How old is Instagram? But you can see that how fast it has become an integral part of our day-to-day lives. I believe it would be really difficult to even think currently that there will be somebody in the crowd who is not using WhatsApp. Can I say anybody is there who is not using WhatsApp? No. It would be very rare to say that there is somebody in the crowd who is not using Facebook, Instagram. That's how technology has become part of our day-to-day lives. And what has happened with all of it is that they have made our lives easier, isn't it? Before, if you wanted to share some information, it was done with the help of letters. Right now, just from your phone itself, you can share it on WhatsApp, and within milliseconds, the other person is able to get access to any kind of document, any kind of file that you want to share with them. But the important aspect is, are we going in pace accordance with what the rest of the world is doing? Because see, right now if we compare the scenario of Nagaland also, more than 20,000 people are graduating every year. Correct? More than 20,000 people are graduating. But the question arises is, even after graduating, many of us are left unemployed, jobless. We are not able to earn our own livelihood. So what is that one medium that you all can understand, believe that has something in for us? Is the skills, is the technology. So that's why I am very lucky to be a part of this sector, and being from this family, from the very childhood, I was given access to technology. From very early stage itself, I was given access to computers. I was, involved into the world of computers, technology from the institute itself. I am lucky enough that, out of that, I have been able to now start my own journey into the same field. So I currently develop application softwares as well for my clients. And what I understood is, special thanks to lockdown, things became much more easier for us. Because I'll tell you one genuine story. Earlier, if we used to approach anybody with regards to software and all those things, their question was, "Itu to mohan na lage." But now, everybody has started using it. There was no concept of video conferencing before lockdown. But now if you see, we all have adapted to it so easily that I have seen people who are 60, 70 years old also, they are very much comfortable on using Google Meet, Zoom and other platforms. So one important aspect is for human beings is that we adapt to things very fast. So from the very childhood I used to hear that one quote, necessity is the mother of invention. But I never took it so personally. But in the recent years, when I have started my entrepreneurial journey, when I have started my professional journey, that's when I have realized that actually, if we wish to do anything, then the necessity has to be generated. So I myself am an entrepreneur and I have been asked in multiple places, so what idea should I focus upon? So to my question, my answer to all of you is one thing. Find out a problem which is very common in nature, which you think many of us are facing. That is the first thing that you have to do. And the next is to come up with the solution for the same. This is what all these major companies that you are seeing, they are also doing. They are not doing anything different. What they have understood is, they have found out a mass problem that is existing. And same, they are able to come up with a solution. Because once you understand what actually the problem is, half of the work is already done. And even for our state, now government is also publicizing so much on entrepreneurship. And that's what even we, in association with our college partners, Nesar and Norman Putsure College, we are trying to impart the same among the students. That we all have to inculcate that entrepreneur feeling inside us. Because ultimately, it all comes to that. One thing that India has always been famous about is Jugaad, right? I believe you all will agree to it, right? And Jugaad in itself, I call it as an Indian version of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is also all about Jugaad, coming up with a solution, no matter how. The ultimate question is what? Whether you were able to deliver the results or not. Even me, I ask some people who I'm working with, don't give me reasons. Give me solutions. That's what our society also has to understand and move upon in that direction. Then only we all can say that our society, our people are going to become successful. So for us, we have to change from our behavior of having Upay Nai to Upay Ase. Right? I believe majority of you all say the same thing. Upay Nai ho. Kile na pare upay nai. But we have to change, we have to introduce upay ase into our day-to-day lifestyle. And that's how you will be able to achieve what you intend to do in the days to come. And lastly, what I would say is, get out of your comfort zone. Sticking to something what you like is not the ultimate solution. If you really want that magic, that aura to be generated, then you have to come out of your comfort zone and do things which you think are necessary for your growth, for the growth of the society and for the growth of the state. And luckily, for the past 25 years, our institute has been successfully part of that culture where we have promoted and inculcated the feeling of growth among the people, among the society of Nagaland. And hopefully, we'll keep on continuing this effort, or whatever we have been doing for the society, with the help of all of you who are present here. And I'm extremely thankful to each one of you for being part of the program today. Thank you all so much.
This occasion, after 24 years of our service to Nagaland, is an occasion where I must thank God, first of all. Lord has been really very merciful. In 25 years, I've seen lots of ups and downs also. And when I look back at the year 2000, how was it? What was the situation in Nagaland in particular? And prior to that, particularly in 1997, when I went out of station actually, and then came back, was dealing in cement business and all. And due to certain issues and problems, I decided that I want to go into something where all these troubles will be not there. So I decided to go into education. So this is how a Marwari guy, a Baniya guy, a Jain guy opened this institute. And thanks to the friends and well-wishers through whom I got this idea. That time, when we were about to open this institute, most of my friends, family, they said, why you are going for this? Nobody is interested in all these things. Who needs internet? Who needs computers? So that was the situation. And I was not a technical guy. I just loved the thing that it is good and it will be good for the people of Nagaland and each and every youth. And why youth? In today's times when we see everybody, elderly people also come and study over here. So everybody needs it. And during that time when internet was very costly, we had a free flow of internet in our institute. And it was a very small institute actually. It was only first part, backside. That was the institute, like half of the whole institute, let's say. And there was a staircase that side, on my left side. This part was not there. That time, like when Mr. A.S. Bhatia, he was the DC of Dimapur, he inaugurated the center. I still remember, I asked him personally, please sir, you can open the shoes and enter the institute. That was the reverence we had for the computers. That you cannot enter a room where a computer is installed. Open your shoes and then only enter the campus. And in our family, back in 80s, my brother, who went to Kolkata to learn computers. And it was his idea, his brainchild, to start a computer institute in Nagaland. Somehow he went ahead also, but due to the family pressure and all that, he didn't go ahead with that. Maybe I was destined to do it. So in 2000, I started this institute. And initially, like, we opened with full crowd, full seat, like 112 seat capacity we had, 100% filled up. And those times the courses, like we used to call it APA. So that was basically like fundamentals of IT with some part of Java and all that in our GNIT course. So first semester only mainly all the students wanted to go ahead with that, and that's how we did it. Later on, the Tele and GST and all these things came up, and we were asking NIT people, fine, why don't you launch all these courses? They said no, it's too costly software and all that, so we could not launch it. So whatever was possible by an IIT to launch in any of the centers, those courses only we used to launch over it. And we felt that people of Nagaland who needs whatever latest is happening and across the board, whatever can be made, like as per the job requirements locally or whatsoever. So that way we wanted to offer the courses, but we were declined to do that. Anyway, we launched various curriculums. Whatever NIT was offering, each and every course, we launched it over here. So we had 10 curriculum changes. Our seats expanded from 112 to 504 seat capacity, and later on, by virtue of more of the additions and all that, it could be expanded till 1000 seats also. And it is in batches, as you understand. So that way we could have, and we had at one point of time more than 500 students in the center. Besides that, we tied up with colleges, schools. So 15 colleges and schools we got tied up, and overall we could train 40,000 people. And placement wise, direct placement, 5,000 we could place. And more if I look at, like many are self-employed and all that, utilizing in their services and all whatever, or their businesses and all that. And entrepreneurship development also we have been doing. So this way we have been encouraging people to move into this IT sector, and do whatever possible. And even the government of Nagaland, central government departments and all that, they also wanted us to train people, and we did that. Beyond Dimapur, even in Kohima and other places. So even the government of Nagaland offered us 121 students specifically for the year of capacity building through Chief Minister's Corpus Fund to train them and get them employed. So 100% we successfully employed all those people, 121. And many more we have been doing. During the COVID time, that was a setback, as you all understand. People could not come. So this is pre-COVID and post-COVID times. So now we are living in post-COVID times where we are following like offline courses through Niti, and NIT has become online. So online courses you can learn from NIT, but offline courses we are offering through Niti. And mercifully, my son, who did computer science from Delhi College of Engineering, which we call as Delhi Technological University nowadays, he did that software engineering from there, and he came back, and after the COVID he started taking care of the center, and I am very happy, very relieved that he is there to take care of everything, and he is the technical guy. And whatever courses now we want, or the people want locally, we can launch any courses. So that is the liberty that we have now, and that we are doing to the fullest. And even we have ventured into stenography, AutoCAD and all those courses, and even AI, IoT, virtual reality, all those type of courses we want to offer if the students are ready to take it up. Many students don't want to go for programming languages in Nagaland, but that is the need. They should learn. Many are there who are opting for it. So whether it is for software development, website development, or analytical and other things and all that. Even stock market we have taken up. We need to earn money fast sometimes, and it's easy investment through a stock market. So crash courses we are providing so that students can make money while they are studying with whatever investment, and that saving mentality has to come. It has to come in Nagaland in particular, so that compounding, the wonder of compounding, they can know, and from there they can build their empire. We also had the opportunity to launch degree courses with us through Kuvempu University and even Karnataka State Open University. Those courses also we launched. So people did BSc courses from here. That was wonderful, but when the government, central government rather, came out with the policy that you have to run the study center only in the same state. So in Nagaland, we have to tie up with any Nagaland university to offer such courses in our study center. Whereas NIT wanted to start, like it started rather, the NIT University in Delhi, Alwar, on the way to Delhi and Jaipur. There we started, and we wanted to have here also offering all kinds of courses, the degree courses, but somehow that could not materialize. So that divine destiny, whatever you can call it, but somehow whatever we can do humbly, serving people of Nagaland, we are trying our best with the help of assistance of each one of you, your families, your parents, the well-wishers all through everywhere, the media people who are always there with us. Whenever we do any activity and all that, they are always there to cover it. And even sometimes government-wise also, I have been a part of many associations, NGOs and others. That also has helped us. So every which way, we tried our best that whatever best can be done for our students and for the placement of theirs across the country and beyond also. Yes, some people say we have homesickness, we don't want to go out, cultural mix is not happening. Those are reasons where we face problems. But at times we have been able to send students, Naga students also, outside of Nagaland, and they have excelled well. We had more than 200 employees over here with us. We call them Royal Tigers, and they are wonderfully doing well. If they are not in my team as of today, they are doing wonderfully well wherever they are, across the country or within Nagaland. So we are here to do whatever best is possible in every which way. And now, particularly when we are tied up with Nazar and Norman Pusro College, we want to do our best in that college, and we will go into more of the colleges also, wherever, whatever we can do, to serve the students within the campus itself, so that their spending is less, at the reasonable fees they can get the computer education. Long back when we launched World Computer Literacy Day, that was on 2nd December, every day we still celebrate it. That time we came up with a course of only 500 rupees, that anybody who wants to at least know the basics of computers, pay 500, come, learn and enjoy the benefits of this computer digital literacy. So lots of, more than 1,000 people at that point of time went for these courses, and they were benefited and they are utilizing it. We offered free courses to the principals, to the vice principals, to the teachers also sometimes, and many times we have launched scholarships, and particularly the matric or board examinees, we offer them. Now also we are offering whatever toppers are there, like to be toppers, we are offering them reimbursement of their fees if they take admissions within 30th of April. And many other things like graduate employability test, national IT aptitude test, all those kinds of tests we have been doing, so that people get to know the MCQ pattern. We keep on organizing so many job fairs, so that people face the interviews, that is one plus. Then they can go for more companies also. And we placed so many students through job fairs. It was in the colleges also, and it was in the center also. And we participated also in governmental or whichever kind of other job fairs were there. So we are always there in the service of Nagaland, Naga youth, in general, public in general, government of Nagaland, every which way. We are there to help everybody to grow and do better, and with the help of each one of you, our family, our friends, our well-wishers, our financiers, everybody. I'm thankful to each one of them for their blessings, and that's why we could do so much well. And our Royal Tigers, when we are recruiting the freshers, we guide them, advise them to learn. Because here in a small institute, what happens? You can do multitasking. So now we have not hired anybody from outside to take care of our mic system and all that. They are doing it on their own. So they are learning also, and they are doing it also. So we are offering such opportunity that be a part of this institute. Even our volunteers learn the things, do the marketing also sometimes, go out, serve the people, serve the NGOs, whatever. All those learnings will help you to achieve a better career. So with these words, I thank each one of you once again, and I welcome each one of you. Thank you. God bless.
Well, when I think of Sir Ajay Shetty, a man with a difference, business with a difference, an entrepreneur with social, environmental, transformative attitude. 25 years ago, Sir Ajay, as we are standing here to congratulate you, and today I would like to thank you for not taking up cement business. If you were to take business of selling and purchasing cement, many buildings have come up. But you decided, and I thanks to Dad who encouraged you to start something which was not there. Alvin Toffler once said, the modern illiterate people are not people who are not able to read and write, but people who are not able to learn, unlearn and relearn. 25 years back, 18th of June 2000, a dream has just sprouted in the mind of young man. This young man, from that moment till today, I can be sure you never had a peaceful sleep. To enhance, to develop, and to make this NIIT that time, today it is Niti, to this status. I said, you are a man with a difference because your business was not profit oriented. You were social entrepreneur. The problem of that time was illiteracy of people with the computer knowledge. But you found as Rishabh rightly said, the problem of the people you struck. As a result of striking the right place, you could educate over 40,000 young boys and girls. And today, let's give a big round of applause as a sign of gratitude for bringing first a computer, as Sir Ajay said, and also to establish this computer center 25 years ago. And today, the youth of Nagaland and Northeast India are made literate in computer knowledge. Today, among these 40,000 young boys and girls then and today an adult, they have started living because of your knowledge that you shared. Of course, if you had to start with the cement business, so many buildings would have come up. But you transformed the mind of young boys and girls, and I look forward seeing you, this Niti, growing from this 25 years accomplishment to greater heights of colleges, universities, and making Niti to have its branches in almost all the institutions of Nagaland. I personally know the commitment of the staff who have been working with us in NASER, Northeast Institute of Social Sciences and Research in Chumukodima, and how our students are made employable. Today the society's issue is not unemployability. It is not the unemployment, but people who are not skilled in taking up responsibility, and which is the need of a society, making yourself employable. Graduation, post-graduation is a certificate. But addition to that, if you can enhance one or two skills, you become a transformative person in the society. Today, we need not the kickstarters of the society, but self-starters, creating employment for others. Not only you are employed, but you will create employment for others. And that is what we need in a society, so that many more young, unemployed students and aspiring computer competence people will have their future in Nagaland and Northeast India. I'm so much inspired by the talk given by two alumni of Niti. Both have touched and created a new avenue in the society. One has gone into the gold medal and other one got into government job. A trendsetter institute. Are all very few examples that we experience today. But much greater things has happened for last 25 years of its successful journey. And I wish the family all the best. And thank you, dear Sir Ajay and Rishabh is not found here, for inviting me to be here this very moment. And this is another nobility I see when father is accomplished such a great thing in life. And now Rishabh is here. Rishabh is handed over this mantle so that dad and son will work together and put two heads along with the staff and the philanthropist and the people who are supporting this initiative. Make this institute to shine in the days to come. That is my prayer, our prayer, and it will happen. And we give all support in the days to come for Niti, and let Niti shine, let Niti establish its vibration in the young minds of Nagaland and Northeast India. Proudly we can say Niti is making impact in the society. A sustainable development, sustainable model. I always look forward to have Niti growing and wish Niti all the best in the days to come. Thank you and God bless.